Hello there, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Chess Strategy. Today we are looking at a pretty cool position. White to play here. We have a pawn 2 steps away from promotion, going this way. The problem is this black pawn only 1 step away, and we need, of course, to address that problem. So white to play and win here, but it's not obvious on how we have to do it. So therefore, you should now pause the video, think about this on your own time, and see if you can find the clever solution for white on the strategy to win this. Go ahead. And welcome back. Okay, so, well, this is 1 step away, and of course, we need to do something about it. But the obvious move of just grabbing the pawn is not the correct start. Black will follow up with playing the rook to g5. He could also go to f4 and attack our pawn like this. And we cannot really protect it, because if we move it, then we're going to lose our rook. And of course, we don't want to do that. And if we move away the rook, well, we're just going to lose our pawn. And we end up in an endgame with rook versus knight. And this is a theoretical draw, even though we can try to win it a lot more moves. But it's not, if everybody's playing right, this is just a draw. So, therefore, we cannot just simply take here. We have to do something else. Should we address this pawn somehow? Well, of course, we cannot go here. Then black will just promote right away. Our rook is hanging, and this is just losing in a few moves for white. So, not good at all. And for the same reasons, we cannot just move our rook somewhere here. Black will promote with a check, and we are just doomed here. We're going to lose. So, since we cannot take it and we cannot ignore it, we have to move the king in order to let the rook stop this. Normal move like this to go ahead and try to block the king is just not good enough. Black will again play the knight to g5, attack the pawn. We cannot protect it. Even though we can grab here, we will again end up with rook versus knight, and this is just a draw. So the correct starting move is, and it seems a bit strange, but it has to be king to e4. If the knight comes to g5, we will want the opportunity to go up to f5 to protect our our pawn, attack the knight, and at the same time have our rook controlling the d5. So the starting move is king to e4. And as shown, black will not play here. Instead, he will do the obvious idea of giving a check here and controlling the d1 square. If he starts with a knight or if he starts with promoting, doesn't really matter. Let's look at this. It will be the same situation anyway. We are forced to grab here, and the check will come, and we will lose our rook. And we're down to only a pawn. But from here, we are still winning. So we are in check. We have to move the king. Where should it go? It's only one square that wins. You can now, again, if you want to, go ahead and pause the video. Okay, and welcome back. So I will show you the king has to come to f5. Why? Because if we go to e5, we will lose the rook, and we cannot push the pawn. King will come here. He will end up on e8, and we are stuck. We will not come any further. And if we instead move our king to f6, black will play the knight to e3, and when we push the pawn, we will go right into this trap with the fork, and we will lose the pawn. Black will simply just sacrifice the knight there, and this is a draw. So, therefore, when the check comes, we have to come to f5. We are losing our rook, and again, we have to play the correct move. If you want to pause the video again, go ahead. Okay, welcome back. So we looked at it a little bit before. We cannot go here. The king will come, and he will end up on e8, stop our pawn. And it also, if we move the king to f6 now, it will be the same variation we looked at. The knight will come to e3 or c3, doesn't really matter. and he will end up on d5 in the next move and stop our pawn. So from this position, white is forced to play the beautiful move of king g6. And now this is winning for white. Really, really nice, and it's not easy to see this from the opening position for sure. Now, if the knight comes up here, we can simply push the pawn. He's too late to come to d5. He'll have to attack with the king, and then we end up on f7, and then we will get promoted a queen with a tempo next move, and we are winning. And really cannot do anything. If he attacks the king now, then the king comes to f7. We hide ourselves from any forks later on like this. It will just not be enough. We will get a queen and we will win. So from the starting move, we have to play king e4. We will allow black to grab our rook like this, and then we move the king to g6 to get some sort of distant opposition and also get away from the potential forks from this knight later on. Now we will have two steps here. The king will come to f7, and the knight is just too far away to stop anything of this. So white is winning. All right, so that was today's little video. I hope you enjoyed it. And of course, I hope I will see you back again on this channel. I will try to post more often as we speak videos, and sometime perhaps come back to daily uploads. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you later, everybody. Have a great day. Bye bye.